Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The playoff is underway, and we've got an intriguing matchup in front of us. It's the Florida State Seminoles against the Miami Hurricanes. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. He has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long. And that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Seminoles offense comes on the field first today. First look at this offense in a very unique situation. Playoff game, but a rematch of a regular season rivalry game, Joel. Interesting to see how they react. What did they learn the first time they played?
It's a great point, Chris. The adjustments, we'll see how that plays out, in particular early in the game. But as a player, I can tell you this. There would be nothing that I would want more than to send my rival home for the year. What an opportunity for these two teams.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Back to throw. It's Jones. The receiver makes the catch. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Beautiful throw here to start the game. This Seminoles passing attack has been good all year long. And, heck, they've been good for a long time here at the quarterback position. Going back to Charlie Ward, Chris Winkie, Jameis Winston. These guys can throw the rock.
And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
It looks like we have an injured Seminole on that play. Last thing you want to see early in a playoff game. And the Seminoles churn out another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Noles will send their punt team onto the field. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking downfield, it's Jones. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. This guy has been really hard to block all season long, Joe, and he told us he is so eager to step up and make an impact during his playoff game.
And offensively, they told us they were going to have to know where he's at and slide the protection, do something to adjust the protection so that he didn't have a one-on-one opportunity. At this point, you've got to put a tight end on that side, allow a running back to go chip on that side. You cannot allow him to have a free rush.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on 3rd and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a 4th down.
Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
To throw, it's Jones. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Contact as he threw it. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. And a handoff as they run the counter play.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. So that's a good start for Darian Benson. The guy, of course, Joe, who comes in and inherits the role of Miami transfer quarterback, expected to lead his team not just into the playoff, but to the championship.
Miami has leaned that direction, dipping into the transfer portal in order to fill this quarterback spot. And I got to tell you, I agree with that philosophy. And the reason is it's not necessarily about your history or experience at your school, but rather just your experience level in college football in general. We see these experienced quarterbacks, Chris, they have success in the postseason. As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
With the BAT, they take a 14-0 lead. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. And see if they tried out the field goal team. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in from the Seminoles sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. They'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Jones. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. The offense is out there to go. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the 1st half. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the 1st down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it, and that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's 4th down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
Took contact on the throw, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Jones. He escapes the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. An effective play, good for a first down of the 35. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Third down after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a complete...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Now the offense signals timeout before this first down play. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
Touchdown, Miami. Grab for a touchdown.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute and get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Jones. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Solid game. They'll spot him out at the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down. Looking to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires quickly to the left. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
The Hurricanes head coach told me at the half he understands in the first round of a college football playoff game, ball security is the most important thing. They have the lead. They have performed well. And now with the ball to start the third quarter, he continues to talk to them about ball security. The team that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win this playoff game. That's the message he is pounding home with his guys here in the third. Nice.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on first. And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a keeper. Can he make it? Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Will hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Jones. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Got an opening here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. What a moment for this young wide receiver. It's his first playoff game, and he's got himself a touchdown.
I can only imagine, Chris, how many times he's thought of this moment during the course of all that preparation. You think of all those 7-on-7 camps, playing high school football. What do you do all that for? To deliver on the biggest stages once you get to college. That's exactly what he's doing here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Catch made on the left side.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
The offense starts with a short field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Go. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. It's a quarterback keeper. No, he doesn't get in. They rise up and stop him short of the end zone. And in great field position, can the defense force a field goal attempt here? Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Florida State. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Looking downfield, it's Jones. On the move now. And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 36, set to kick it off.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has to counterplay this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Breaks away to the end zone.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. On first down, it's play action. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
You have to give a ton of credit to this defense and their defensive coaching staff because they've done a couple of things. One, they've disguised their looks, made life difficult on the quarterback from a decision-making process, and they've put some pressure on him. He has not been comfortable all day long, but it's a big credit to this defense.
The Canes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Canes! They continue to roll up the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. They finally bring him down. A return after the time. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. Oh, he's got open space. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over to the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number 1.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Oh, and he makes the catch. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He makes the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. The As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. He's looking to throw. Here comes the rush. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. This defense makes another big play. What else could go wrong for this offense today? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Here comes the pressure. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Launching one to the end zone. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? That's another big play for this defense. And for the offense, the struggles continue today. 4 starting field position here for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And the back gets the football. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Jones. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
He's hit just before the throw. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. 2nd down after that previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. The important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. A crucial penalty on 4th down gives the offense new life. Let's see if they can take advantage. To the air, it's Jones. That's caught. It's Lopez. And the Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary.
It's caught. He's got room. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. After the completion, will stop to check out an injured player on the field. The game moves. Leaning on the run game here. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
The Canes will try to keep this drive moving. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
All right, Chris, I'm a bit surprised they're still throwing the football. This could be a bit of a frosty handshake. Ollie, keep your eyes peeled. This type of score up this much, and they're still slinging it around? Okay.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments, Chris. Being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. And we'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset win in the next round.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.